And will I introduce Marcia then?
Yeah. It's recording now.
Hello, everybody. You're very welcome to Angels in Colour, or Colour and Angels with Marcia and Aisling. We haven't decided what the name for this is that we're actually doing. It's impromptu. Let's bring the angels in colour together. And today there's a little bit of a focus on a Divine Mother as well. So that energy, because that's the energy that's been coming through for myself and Marcia in the last few months, even the last year. So we'll be just bringing a little bit of that in today. So we're going to start. I'll just take you to what we're going to do, what we think we're going to do, and then we're open to whatever happens after that. But it will be, Marcy's going to take us through a little bit of grounding. Then we will go straight into meditation maybe after that. Don't know what meditation we're going to do. We'll just see what the energy needs. And then we will do little mini readings. So it should be 30, 45 minutes max, I think.
Yeah. There's also a question here from Dolores, just needing a bit of help. So she's a great big project in the pipeline that had her awake all last night. And is it just fear, or, she's working to overcome it? So we can look at that as well. Remind us. So these questions will remind us, and we will definitely look into the energy of that and see what it is. And Mel is drawn to learn Angelic Reiki and then to enroll in the TWA course. I don't have a holistic business, so how should I be using this knowledge to best help others? I'm sure I'm being taken down this route for a reason. So in fact, I'll just quickly respond to you there, Mel, because it's very similar to what I said to a client of mine this morning, that in fact, the key to helping others is helping yourself first. So what we've been told is that we have to put others first, and we have to be giving and doing, and actually that by thinking of ourselves that we would be selfish. And what I am learning, and I can say as well from Aisling, because I know Aisling now at the stage so well, that we are learning that and being told by our guides that the first step is to look after yourself first. And what I mean by that is to have you use this knowledge that you're going to get today to connect in with your angels, your guides, to clear your energy, to ground yourself so that you can hold the space, because it's not about learning Angelic Reiki and IET. It's not about doing, wanting it from that point of view. Our big role is that we hold the space, which is what Aisling and I are doing here today, to allow you to get the best out of the work that we do together. And that's essential. It always starts with us first, and then it means that it passes on to the people that you actually work with. So I hope that's helped you. So, sorry, Aisling, for putting in.
I was sitting there going, oh God, I have to speak now. I could listen to you for hours. I forgot I was host and I thought I was a participant. Yeah, and that's it. And Melanie, I actually thought you were on the Transformer Angels, so you must be in the free group. So we can look at that. But and just, I'm going to quickly talk about, we have set up a Facebook group, a free Facebook group just with myself and Marcia, and I'm going to put the link in the box. And what was I going to say? I have to actually cover this chat before, because it's distracting me while I'm speaking. Now, can you still see me? Yeah. So, what was I saying, Marcia?
What's in the thought now was? A free Facebook group.
Yeah, we've set up a free Facebook group. I'm going to put the link in the chat box, and anybody is welcome to join. And it's just that up till now we've had both our separate Facebook groups, but it's just for people that are enjoying our work together, and whatever that's going to evolve into. That Facebook group would be a good place to connect with us and to connect with what we're doing. So I will post that. So I think you better ground me and everyone else.
Great.
And
so, you can. Yeah. So what we'll do now is we'll just take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in goodness. Just hold on a minute before I start. Some, Maybe you can give her some water, just in case. I have my little girl who's too homesick with a vomiting bug, but I have a babysitter now to take over for this session.
Are you recording, Marcia?
Yeah, I'm recording. It's all recording, yeah. So let's start now by taking a couple of deep breaths, breathing in goodness and breathing out anything you want to let go of. Breathing in goodness and breathing out anything you want to let go of. Breathing in goodness and breathing out anything you want to let go of. And feel your feet being pulled into the floor underneath you. And as you do, you feel a suction of air from the soles of your feet down into the floor and down through the rocks and lava, down to your Earth Star. Now, your Earth Star, for those of you who don't know it, it's your energetic Earth connection. So this is a star. I liken it to the Cinderella shoes. For Cinderella, there was only one pair of shoes for Cinderella, and there's only one pair of shoes that are going to fit you as well, and this is your Earth Star. This is you owning there's a place on the earth that's been saved for you, and it's through this Earth Star, and it's from here that people connect with you. So we're going to bring in a beautiful pearl light to give that a nice little clearing and a lifting, so it's sparkling. And this energy is starting to build, and it's moving from that Earth Star, really cleansing and clearing it and bringing it alive. And it's now coming like a vortex of light right up through the earth, and so it's clearing the earth as well, into your feet and into your whole body, cleansing and grounding you and connecting you with yourself and with your soul. Take a deep breath and release, and it's going out through your energetic field and out to the universe. And now we're going to ask for pure, absolute, divine love to descend upon us. Now, I see this as a beautiful golden sunlight that's coming down, and it's going to come into your whole body, and it's going to protect, ground, and connect you for this call. And we'll ask that automatically it will disconnect, like the phone line when you put the phone down, when you disconnect your computer after this call. And it's also coming into the room you're in, so it's cleansing and clearing and just filling the room with pure, absolute love and light. Take a deep breath and release. And now we'll be handing over to you, Aisling.
You have to laugh, don't you?
Yeah.
I never explained what this hat was. It's supposed to be Halloween. So just to get us in the mood for a giggle. And so I think we might bring in a bit of fairy energy, because that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, great.
So let's use that grounding energy that's just wrapped around us now. It feels to me like a big blanket of protection and comfort around my body. And just using that energy to really begin to feel your body, notice, like really bring yourself into the space. And just notice, I mean, we've just been relaxing for just like 2 minutes, and the difference that can make to your energy. So just noticing the difference in your energy right now. It should be relaxed, feeling really good in yourself, really centered. And moving up into your third eye, and use your imagination and see a beautiful purple light there, and see that purple light swirling and twirling and moving away from you and towards you. And when you're ready, step into that purple light. Just step into that purple light and find yourself standing in a beautiful forest with all the autumn colors, oranges and greens and reds and yellows and browns. Beautiful array of autumn colors. And the sun is shining and the sky is blue as you see it through the trees. And you just feel like playing. The place is full of leaves. And you find yourself kicking and throwing the leaves up in the air. And you begin to run through the forest, just really letting your inner child out to play today and this weekend. And as you run through the forest, you can hear laughter. And you begin to see the fairies, little sparkles of energy, and pixies and elves and trolls and elementals and gnomes and leprechauns and unicorns and all these mystical and elemental creatures coming that are already in the forest. Your eyes are just adjusting and you're able to see them now. And you just feel that playfulness building up within you. In me, it's like a bubble of energy coming up from my belly, filling up bubbles, playful bubbles, and just allow that to come and allow yourself to have a bit of fun here. Dance around the forest, dance with the fairies and these beautiful creatures. And nature is abundant. So many leaves that represent the abundance in your life, the riches in your life. If there's food in your fridge, if your house is warm, if you've clothes on your back, you're richer than billions of people on this planet right now. You are so rich and so abundant. And just allow this feeling of abundance to fill you up. And going through the forest, find yourself a big, huge pile of leaves and plop down. And feel all the fairies coming in closer. And have a little conversation there with the fairies. Any worries, any problems that are going on for you right now in your life that you need some solutions to, that you need some help resolving. Just pour out your heart now to the fairies. And ask them, what's the next step that I can take? The next playful step that will make things easy and effortless for me and for everyone involved in this situation. And expect to hear really clear messages and guidance. And ask the fairies, what's the one thing that I can do in my life right now? What's the one thing you can do in your life right now to bring in more play and fun? And the fairies have a beautiful gift for you to help you to remember this experience. And just notice the color of the gift. So it could be a word, a phrase, an object, a picture, an image. an idea. Just notice the gift, and in particular the color that surrounds this gift. There will be an aura of color around the gift. And just notice that, because it's important for you right now. It's a color that you need right now in your life. And just accept that gift for yourself and drop it down into your heart. And make a promise to the fairies that this week that you'll follow the steps and the guidance that they've given you about how to bring in more fun and playfulness into your life, how to bring in more laughter, and how to resolve any issues that come up with a new playfulness and ease and freedom within you. And you know you can come back to this space anytime you wish. It's as simple as 3 breaths, and you're right here. And just calling in now the energy of Divine Mother into that space. And just feel that loving presence. Oh my God, feel that loving presence as it fills this forest. Feel it emanating from the earth, coming from the trees and the leaves, speaking to you and speaking to your soul, giving you comfort and love, reminding you that you are so loved. You're so loved. And asking Divine Mother to stay with you. You've made a connection now today, a very simple connection today, and that this beautiful energy will guide and comfort you throughout your life in the next days and weeks and months ahead. And this energy is available to you whenever you need it. Whenever you need a guiding mother's voice, reminding you to put yourself first and to take care of you so that you can take care of everyone else. So just taking all of this that we've experienced in just these few minutes and bringing that right down into your heart and leaving this space for a moment, moving back into your third eye, knowing that you can go back there anytime you wish. Into your third eye and into your body, and when you're ready, just move your hands and your feet and open your eyes. Bring yourself back into the space and look at my crazy hat. And so I'm going to share, and then maybe you can share, Marcia, if you want.
Yeah.
And then we'll invite everybody while we're sharing to write into the chat box any messages that you want to share, but in particular, any colors that you got or what you experienced with this Divine Mother energy, because for me, it was a very tangible difference in the energy that I felt. I'm just interested in how you experienced that. And then myself and Marcia will look at the colors that you got and the angels and give you some guidance and a little reading around that. And if there's anything in particular that you want us to focus on, we will go back over the questions as well. So let's see what happens. I'll go first, Marcia, will I?
Yeah.
I could feel that difference in the energy with Divine Mother. It was just deeper. It was like stronger, grounding. Yeah, it was beautiful. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going to take us and our work. God bless you. And the message I got was just,
excuse me again,
and protect you. God bless you, protect you, keep you safe from all harm. My granny used to say. Oh. And so yes, the message I got was just get out and go and physically kick some leaves and have a little bit of fun with that. and self-care was top of the list. And I'm taking next week off and to just relax and be with the kids and have some Halloween fun and go to the movies and just completely chill. It's midterm. Yeah. And that was really the message for me. The colour that I got was pink. And I think it was all just the Divine Mother energy coming through. And Jophiel as well, because I really would love to feng shui my house a bit. In other words, declutter, throw stuff out. Jophiel is the feng shui angel. That's what I call her. So when you call her in, she literally will cause chaos on before, and then there's order after that. So that's what I really need. And that was it. And the fairies were just sparkling and beautiful. It was magical. And that's it. So how about you?
Great. I'm smiling now here because I got a very similar message. It's like, it was just take the time off and show your brilliance. That's what I got.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. And the gift I got was a beautiful flower, but a very simple flower, a pink. So, yeah. Very, very nice. And I did feel the difference of just the nurture, that motherly love from the Divine Mother. Just that, everything is taken care of. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah. Beautiful. There was it was like a difference. There was this, and then suddenly you just call in the name. No big deal, no big drama, no big, hocus pocus. It was just like Divine Mother's here, and that was it. The energy changed, it shifted, and it was pure protection and grounding, wasn't it? It was beautiful. Yeah. It was like my granny in the room.
Yeah, lovely.
Just going, it's all right.
Yeah. So I see here that Dolores, she got a lovely pink energy emanating from her gift. So in fact, it's very funny. We have Deirdre as well, who got a sparkling pink wand.
Everybody got pink, yeah.
And Mel got green gift and a magical little book. That confirms anyway for you, Mel, that it's study time. But it's very interesting. So I'll just talk about the pink first of all, and then you can talk about the angel. So pink for you, Dolores, I think it's just really self-love and self-care for you too right now. And just love is all there is. It's the reminder that love is all there is. So I feel whatever is birthing for you at the moment, Dolores, that it's coming from a place of love. Its initiation is love. So just connect in with that love energy, and it actually really shift. And when love is present, fear can't exist, because love is the other side of fear, in fact. Then for you, Deirdre, you got a sparkling pink one. So let me connect in with you there for a minute. What I am getting here is your heart's desires are already there for you. So open your heart to receive it. A lot of times, everything we want is already there in the spiritual, but we can't have it because we don't feel good enough, or we don't allow ourselves to receive, or for whatever reason, by the law of attraction, we have to be in alignment with it. So I would say I surrender in pink, and I ask the pink wand to allow. We've got the Halloween, so connecting with that energy. Allow whatever you want to come in now, and just receive it. Receive it on an energetic level first, and it'll manifest quite quickly in the physical. Then from Mel, you got the green. So it's very interesting because green is the complementary color of red. So we're still in the same energy, different vibration, but the same energy, love. So for you, it's about healing, love, and balance, Mel. And yes, it is time for you to, with that little book to study, and it is around healing. Great, fantastic, Deirdre. So Deirdre got an answer to emotional dilemma I've been struggling with. Great, fantastic, well done, that's brilliant. So what did you pick up on the angels?
The pink is a little bit of Joe Fiel, which is about rearranging your life. But for me, the pink here is just bringing in Divine Mother, Mary, Queen of Angels. You know, the Queen of Angels, which is just that nurturing. I mean, it's no coincidence that we got that message, more or less the same message, Marcia, about self-care. And that means that's what we're bringing into this space, isn't it really? So the people that are drawn, it's actually interesting that we have such a small group here today.
Yes.
Which, you know, it means that the people that have arrived, all the messages that we give for each other, we're very closely connected, and we're all, so as the messages that we're giving, we're receiving them as well, the Poros as well. And it's wouldn't it be nice to have that magic wand that Deirdre has? So I'm going to take that for myself as well.
Lovely.
I'm going to take it for you, and I'm going to wave it around everybody and say that all of our wishes will come true if we put ourselves first.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing. And what came up for me as Dolores, when we connected in with Dolores energy, was just the need for forgiveness. That pink love, allow that love in, but it's around just forgiveness. As you said, we have issues around, Marcy, as you were saying, it's all there for us, but we might not be, we can't take it in because we're not allowing it, because we have these issues around, I'm not good enough, it's not the right time, or whatever beliefs you're filling your head with. But it's so it's about forgiveness is one of the ways into that. As Marianne Williamson would say, just return to love, and it's true forgiveness. And for me, forgiveness is the path to abundance. It's the path to allowing more riches into your life. So everybody got that magical wand. That's what I think. You know, everybody got that pink fairy wand, and I want you all, and me included, to use it this week. So whenever you have a problem or an issue come up, just either, you know, in that movie Bewitched used to just wiggle her nose. Wiggle your nose, or twirl your finger, or if you're on your own, just give it a good old wave, that magic wand, and just say, this is better. This or something better. Make it better. This is right now. There's only love here, because really everything else that's not love is an illusion. Every situation that we come across that upsets us, it's just people pushing our buttons to show us where the love is missing within us and in our lives. So it's just, if you come back to love, if you come back, just forgive yourself, come back to love, wave that magic wand and hand it over. There's a huge thing about surrender here. Just give it up to the angels, give it up to your guides, your ancestors. Let them deal with it. You know, this is too much for me at the moment. I'm doing self-care now, so I'm handing this over. I don't have to do it all on my own anymore. So that's just my waffle that's come up.
No, but it's true, I think. And the other thing that really, I mean, I'm even finding myself, and the message that I have been getting for this month is that, and this month was associated with the red energy, which is about taking action. But what we forget is we're so busy taking the action and the doing and the doing and the doing that we actually miss out. So when you're taking action, then it's really important then to stop, to pause, not even just to pause, and allow the action energy to create. And so what you will do then is you're in the energy of allowing, and when you're in the energy of allowing, then you're receiving. So you don't actually have to be doing anything. And this sounds like, you know, what you mean, but we have been conditioned. And particularly, I think, the Irish, it's like you always had to be going and doing. I mean, I never saw my mother sit down, very rarely. Like, and, you know, because there'd be always something to do. And that was so unserving for her. And as women, we are, no matter whether we're married, single, whether we're mothers ourselves, women as an entity, as an energy, are holding the places wherever we are in our homes. It's the mother is holding the energy. If your child has anything, they tend to go to the mother first. So in a relationship, it's the female energy is holding the energy first. So this is why, as women, we have to look after ourselves first. It starts with us. Then when we are filled up and when we've looked after ourselves, we've handed it over, we're allowing ourselves to receive, we're letting it all, we're connecting in with the excitement. It's not if it's coming, it's when it's coming. Then it'll all start coming to you, and you'll just wake up in the morning thinking, you look at something and you just feel the joy. And when you're in the energy of joy, that is divinity in its purest sense. That is where manifestation happens. That's where people will come to you. If you're a business owner, it will be that you will just put something out there. You won't think about it. You'll put your feet up and you'll relax, knowing that you've done the act, and now let them come to me. And you will find, you'll even get people, your ideal client, lovely people that you could spend all day and night with. The cats are playing with a with a bottle top. I'm trying to get it out. Just see, maybe he won't give it to me. But anyway, that's what you hear in the noise in the background. But and it's this thing too. It's that, people think, oh yeah, the spirituality. I'll apply that now when I have time, or I must do that meditation when I have 5 minutes. They'll do all the other things instead of actually taking the time for 5 minutes and realizing actually that you can do it doing the ironing, you can do it doing the wash up. It's not separate. It's constantly on tap. So I think that is also another thing that I want to, give away, is that know that it's always there on tap. Just turn on the tap, put your glass under it, and fill yourself up with it.
Brilliant. Marcia, I'm going to go back up and read the questions at the top, and I'm going to pick an angel card for the speakers that are here.
Yeah.
And maybe you can have a look at the cards and pick up any colour energy, or you add whatever you want to that.
Yeah.
So I'll pick a card first for Dolores. So Dolores has a big project in the pipeline that's keeping her awake. And I know it's just fear, and I'm working to overcome it. So your card, Dolores.
Put it down a bit. Oh, helpful person. Nice.
Is that right? Yeah. Helpful person. So if someone wants to help you, think of whom that might be and initiate contact. And this is about exactly what we're talking about, Marcia. You don't have to do this all on your own. You have angelic help, you have your spirit guides, but you also have a huge team of earth angels around you available to help you, Dolores, and all of us do. So it's you've been keeping yourself awake at night, worrying and wondering and going through scenarios. And there's somebody there that if you just pick up the phone or speak to somebody, and a friend will come to mind probably straight away as we're speaking. It's somebody that's your champion, somebody that will give you, the good, encouraging advice, not somebody that's going to be pessimistic and bring you down, but just somebody that will look at the situation from a detached point of view, but will give you really good advice, or just even give you the space to talk. Sometimes just by talking and sharing what's on our mind, it can shift even just there. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to get advice all the time. And sometimes even when I'm going through angel cards, if I'm not in a good space myself, if I'm not quiet enough, the answers become muddled, and I might pick 2 or 3 cards and it just becomes muddled after that. And the best thing for me to do is to get on the phone to Marcia, or get on the phone to my sister, or somebody that I know is just going to, be the sounding board for me so that's what I'd say to you, is that Dolores, it feels like you're overlooking the help that's around you, the physical help, and that there is somebody there available to you, and you need to reach out this week, today actually, and just ask for some help, So any more to add to that, Marcia?
Yeah, because this is a big project. You can't do it alone. You think you can. Your mind is telling you that you can, but you can't, because what you are going to be doing is not alone work. It's got around, I don't know what you're doing, but I feel it's around connection. Connection. So when that happens, when it's around connection and on a high level, then you have the skill set. You have everything you need to So yes, she said it's around connection. Yeah, you have everything you need. So there's no need to worry, because although you wouldn't be given that project by spirit. This is something by spirit. This is a project you have been given. It's part of your soul mission. And what's essential for you, because it's around connection, you have to feel connected inside. This is like this, inside. So if you find that happens to you again, call your energy back. Call all your energy back into your body and fill yourself up. And within seconds, you'll feel so connected and so grounded. And then you'll be coming from that place of plenty, and then magic will start happening. So it's not coming from Dolores, it's coming through Dolores.
Brilliant. Okay. So I'm going to pick a card now for, Melanie Appleyard. Okay, so I've been drawn to learn Angelic Reiki and then to enroll in the TWA course. I don't have a holistic business, so how should I be using this knowledge to best help others? I'm sure I'm being drawn down this route for a reason. Wow. Oh, I love this card. Waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Wow. Now, what this card is saying to me, Melanie, is you don't have to do anything. You just keep doing what you're doing, which is around self-care. This is your personal spiritual journey that you're on, and it's part of your healing. And you don't need to do anything else outside of that. You don't need to be planning or strategizing or wondering how it's going to look like in the future or next week or next year, or is it going to be a career? Am I going down this path? You don't even have to be worrying about all that. The angels, if you can see, this mermaid is sitting on her rock. The waves are washing up over her rock. She's completely relaxed. She's completely peaceful. She has a shell. She's probably about to break into song. The sun is shining. She doesn't have a care in the world. She's absolutely focused on herself, her own inner beauty, her own inner wisdom, and just taking the time out for herself. And that's what I'd say to you, is what's going on for you is an ego distraction. Your ego's pulling you off into strategies and planning, and where is all this going to lead me? Most of us that end up, I know myself and Marcia, that end up doing this work, you usually start because of it's your own healing that brings you there, because you've become unwell. It was certainly my case. I was just on a roller coaster towards a complete self-destruction. And that's when I found the angels, and that's when I was brought back. And for 10 years, it was my journey. I had no intention of sharing it with anyone. It was just a development. And it was the same with Marcia. You were ill, Marcia, and it brought you to colour to find out how to heal yourself. So relax, Melanie. Relax, love. Enjoy it. Do your own healing work, and just really stop and smell the roses, and it will all unfold in its own time. But you really don't need to be worrying about that at the moment. Anything else you want to add, Marcia?
So with those colors, it's the spirituality, emotional healing, change. But what I'll say to you is that the important thing is, all you need to do is, all you're given in any one time is the next step. Nobody really tells you that. Everybody out there is saying you should have visions, goals. They're all fine. You have a goal, but all you do all you can see is just one step. And I'm applying that even for us, like myself and Aisling. We don't know where this is going, but all we're seeing is the next step, and that's all we're focusing on is the next step, and we're enjoying the journey. We're enjoying the experience without any pressure or any, and I'm sure you can all feel it. You can feel that when you connect with us. This lightness, don't sweat the small stuff. So that is a message for you too. There's no such thing as anything being wrong or right. It just is. Wrong, right, failure, success, all those things, they're all ego. And that's not, it is. It is as it is. And you are, look, you've got it. You already have it. I think it's seeing that you already have it. And those courses are going to actually activate the inner gifts that you actually have. And I have done the TWA course, and I have to say for me it was amazing, because what I love about Aisling's TWA course is that she takes you through different angels that will help you in your everyday life, and you get messages for yourself, but you also get a message for someone else. So you really feel you're contributing. So I would actually say that the TWA course is your number one step. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Because when I did my colour course over 15 years ago, and colour was absolutely, it's my thing, that's how I read. But straight after doing it, I went on and I went straight into looking at the angels, because I knew that by working with that the key to turn on the ignition to my colour was through the angels. So that's why I'm saying to you that reconsider your priority, because the angels, it's the first step, and then I can connect in with the colour knowledge. And it really was like driving. Instead of driving like a Fiesta, I was driving like a Porsche, by having the two of them together. And I much prefer the Porsche living. The comfort, the power, the speed, the joy, the good things in life. And so that, yeah, so see, now you know best, connect in with the feeling of the energy and what color you get. And we'll put the group in the Facebook group. So if there's anybody else watching the replay, you can put in the colors you got. But if you have any other additional questions, maybe check in with the energy of your two options, put the colors in, and I will be able to give you a reading about which one feels is the next step. That's all you're focusing on now. Next step.
Okay, I'm just trying to find their Facebook group. I should have put it in, but
we'll put it in. I'll send her an email after this, actually, and I'll put the recording, and we'll put the Facebook link in.
Brilliant. Okay. So Deirdre just said, I've got an answer to an emotional dilemma I've been struggling with. So I'm just going to get that message up. So it was great to get some confirmation. So just, angels, what does Deirdre need to know? Is there anything she needs to know right now? Oh, you got 2 cards. Wow. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So it's 2 dolphins. It's a lot of crystals under here, which to me says that you're a powerful manifester, Deirdre. And your manifesting increases with playfulness. So the more fun you have, and I know Deirdre's on my Master at Metatron course, and she's a play therapist, Marcia.
Oh, amazing. Wow.
So she works with children that are experiencing grief and trauma and separation, and she brings them through sessions and brings them to a healing place using play. So this card couldn't be more appropriate. It's just like saying, that your manifestation just increases as you play, as you allow in that bit of fun. The dolphins are always about play and fun and happiness and, just bouncing around and jumping around the water. And the dolphins always also love, they're very sociable. They love, if anyone has ever gone out on a boat, I remember when I lived in Brazil, we used to go out on the boat, and if you just played some music, we bring a radio, you play some music, the dolphins would immediately come up. They loved music. They would just start jumping around the boat then, as they just loved the music. So they're sociable. It's about having fun, having, play. And it's exactly follows on to the next card. It's friendship. Make a date for play day with one of your friends. And it's a beautiful picture of two little child mermaids. I don't know what, mere-child. So and they're having a little tea party. They're in the and I don't know what the animal is called. Is it a Manitou? Mm-hmm. Oh, they're beautiful, soft creatures. They're beautiful creatures. But anyway, I will post these pictures in the Facebook group so that when you hop onto that group, you'll be able to see your pictures. So basically, Deirdre, your message is relax, have some fun. I know you're studying very hard as well at the moment. And you've just graduated, so well done. But at the end of just saying time for a little bit of relaxation, loads and loads of fun. Taking time out. I'm taking a week off next week. Marcy's taking some time out as well. Yeah. And I firmly believe that time that I take off is like, it will do more for my business and my health and my relationships than anything else that I could throw at that. That me just taking time off and having a bit of fun, going to the movies. We want to see Trolls with the kids. Go on the movies. I'm going to have so much fun Halloween night. And that to me is, I know that it's going to fuel my life. So the life, I heard this recently, that the life you're living now is a result of the life you lived last week. So it's about bringing more play, more fun into your life today, and that will fuel miracles and amazing manifestations in your life next week. So it's about getting that magic wand out, having a little bit of fun. How do I want this situation to be different? How if somebody's upsetting you, how can this be different? How can I change this? What do I need to heal in me to make the situation better? Magic wand, sort it out, angels sort it out. And you go off and have your cup of tea and your play date with your friend and forget about it, because they have it. They're going to sort it out. You just need to relax and have some fun. And that's it. Do you want to add anything?
Yeah.
Martha?
So, and the one for the the synchronicity. So that's really all about. I mean, that's really about healing.
Powerful.
Very abundance. It really is. If I think the healing. If you look at the rainbow of colors that are coming out of that light, and in the middle you have the. I feel you are a dolphin. I think see yourself as a dolphin, and that we all actually need the rainbow of colors. So you could just imagine yourself standing under a rainbow and getting all the colors that you need at this particular time. And let's turn off my phone. Sorry. And then the other one is about communication, and what could also be important is kind of an indigo ray, and that indigo.
Sorry, my dog is barking.
Okay, woman at I can't mute you. Can you mute yourself?
Yes. Sorry,
Valentina. And so so
communication.
Indigo, it's communication, but trust, but also around setting up structures and support for yourself in all of this, I think will make a big difference. That's what I got.
Okay, brilliant. That's great. I want to hear what fun activities you're doing this week, Deirdre. So we will pull a message, I think, for Valentina. She's still there. Valentina, are you there? Would you like a message?
She does. She said excited already. So yes, there she is.
if you can will we do a live? We might as well do a live while you're here. Yeah, lovely. Okay, Valentine, have you got a question?
I'm actually creating my company as a business coach and launching theater workshops, well-being oriented. And on one hand, I feel very confident about what I'm doing, since when I really started doing it, everything came together. But now I'm scared, like whether I'm good enough, am I going to get the good clients, am I going to make enough money to be able to support myself? So it's more a question about what line should I follow to be really aligned with who I am and my soul mission and abundance and all of this, and to be able to step out of my fear.
Okay, so the card you got is Blessed Change. So it's...
I'm going to mute myself because my connection is...
Brilliant. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, Valentine, beautiful name. A major life change brings you great blessings. So for me, this card is about... It comes in when there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of chaos, there's a feeling of topsy-turvy. If you look at this mermaid, she's upside down. She's completely upside down. And that's the way things might feel at the moment. There's a little bit of, am I on the right path? I'm not really sure, in uncertainty. But if you look at this mermaid, I know the picture is quite small, she's actually smiling. She's actually quite happy and relaxed there in her upside down world. So, and there's a lovely ray of sunshine coming in here from the water. So it's about everything is okay. Everything is okay. Whenever we make a new change in life, when we step into something that's unknown, when we make decisions, any sort of decisions about our life, about our business, there is always that moment of, am I doing the right thing? There's that moment of doubt. There's that moment of hesitation. And it's usually your angels or a coach or somebody that pushes you off that cliff to take that little jump for yourself into the next step. And you well know this. You're a coach, you said. That's part of your work with people. So you well know this. And it's just what I have found. I'm an angel coach. Marcia is a coach who works with colour and intuition. And sometimes the advice that we give, I know I speak for myself, the advice that I give my clients is advice that I need to take myself. So if I'm having problems with a relationship or with career or health, the clients that will knock on my door will have similar issues. And the advice that I give them will be absolutely pertinent to what's going on in my life. So so your work is around helping people jump through fear, because that's what most coaches do. They offer people the support, the helping hand to just walk with people on their journey. And that can make all the difference. As we connected with Divine Mother before we started in our meditation, and it was just that nurturing, comforting feeling of somebody, the universe has your back, you're fine, it's okay. And fear is fantastic. Fear is a brilliant guiding point that you're on track, that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, you're moving up, you're reaching for the stars, you're about to step into something new. So fear, if you can just embrace it rather than be fearful of it, just embrace it and accept that, okay, this is just a sign that things are changing. And remember this angel smiling face that's saying everything is going to be fine. Now, everything is going to be absolutely fine. You're taken care of. You're loved. This is just a little step outside your comfort zone. And as Marcia says, wouldn't it be great if we had the big map out in front of us? Your angels have the map. Your guides have the map. But all that we can see is generally the next step. And that's all that we need to take, is just the next step. And when we complete that, the next step after that will be shown, and the next step after that.
And then when I come back, I might do that email to that guy.
Deirdre, can you mute yourself, please? Deirdre, can you mute yourself?
I think I'll mute. Right, okay.
There you go. Marcia, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, so those kind of colours, again, are, there's quite a lot for all of them, actually. A turquoise slant coming in. And that really is, it's a confirmation too that you're at that place now where you're speaking from the heart. So you're no longer speaking about coming from a place of shoulding. You're coming from a place of what your heart wants to communicate with, what, gets your heart to sing. And so in the work that you're doing, that's what you're doing. It's important to come from a heart-centered place. So, and again, it's healing. So you are healing maybe past fears, and that's okay. So what I find that's useful for fear is just, instead of rejecting it, just say, I'm willing to accept this fear. Hello, fear. Bring the fear with you. Fear is with you every step of your entrepreneurial journey. I think it's probably the most present aspect, but how we respond to it is what's the game changer. So when fear comes up for me, I'm almost like Aisling does a happy dance, thinking, yeah, I'm on track. So first of all, I'm willing to accept the fear, and then I'm willing to look beyond the fear, and beyond the fear is love. So when you do that, then you create this oneness, and from that place of oneness, that's where you create. And the type of coaching you do is creativity. It's different. It's not your traditional way of coaching. So of course you're standing into the limelight, and you can see the light that's over that mermaid. It's all divinely guided. So take that step and say, I'm willing to accept this fear, and I'm walking to the next step. It's all fine.
Okay,
great.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Listen, Valentine, will you just post in the chat box there if that resonates with you? And Marcy, I think we'll just do one more for everybody that might be watching this replay afterwards.
Great, yeah.
And then we can
close up.
So asking the angels just to give us a card for everybody very quickly came in. Oh my God. I've got this a couple of times during the week. This is so appropriate for everybody. A big, big card. Dream big.
Yeah.
And it's let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. So this is for everybody that's on the call and everybody who's watching this afterwards. And just to say again that every message that came through here was for everybody.
Yes.
I certainly learned a lot today. So just to take in all of the information that was shared, that there was some nuggets in there for you, but this is your card. Dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Now, the beauty of this card is that the mermaid is resting gently on her rock. She's dreaming, she's sleeping. And it's this dream big, it's effortless. There's no big striving and, as Marcy was saying, goals are great, but there's no big strategy with this. It's about putting yourself first into a beautiful place of self-care, self-nurturing, allowing yourself to have these big dreams and big ideas about where your life can go, embracing the fear when it comes along and just handing it over to the angels, handing it over to your guides. And just this week, from me, and what I'm taking from that card is that this week I'm going to sit down with the kids. One of our activities is going to be vision boarding. So I'm going to get lots of magazines and newspapers and words, and I'm going to throw them on the table, and the three of us are going to do a little vision board for what we would like. And for me, travel is big, a new thing that's come in the last few weeks that I traveled a lot before I had the children, and I really want to bring that back into my life. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of creative work, play this week around my big dreams, putting my big dreams onto an image or a paper that I can see every day and that the kids can see. And the secret in this is that if I get the kids involved, they have less of the hang-ups and the stuff that I have, because they don't know about money yet. They don't know about the way the the real world works. Not they are still in the without boundaries. They're still with that energy of where I have to sit down and bring myself to that place, and we have to bring ourselves to that place and bring ourselves to where we can manifest easily. The kids are already there, so by adding their energy to this project, it's going to happen even more rapidly. Yeah. So that's what I would say for everybody, is spend a little bit of time this week playing, being creative, and really allowing yourself to daydream those big, big dreams. What are the big, scary, hairy dreams that you want for yourself in your life? Is it travel? Is it a better relationship? Is it to change your job, or what career would you like? Do you want to leave your job and travel the world? Do you want to improve your health? Do you want to take up dancing, roller skating, ice skating, tap dancing? I don't know. What are your big, silly, crazy, beautiful dreams that you have? And allow yourself just to dream a little bit this week.
And also even in the vision boards, you know, before I used to do a vision board for the big vision, which is really great to have. So you could do that, but then consider doing a vision board for the next year. And then it's there's something even connecting with it, the energy of like the big vision, which is great. It's down the line, but you know, that could be maybe 10 years down the line, but connecting it with the energy of the year, it's much more accessible. And you'll find that could actually bring your dream in a year much closer. And Valentina has said, actually, I'm willing to accept this fear. I'm walking to the next step. It does resonate a lot. Upside laughing mermaid, exactly. So so I think you're right. I just thought, Catherine, we didn't do a card for you. I mean, you didn't comment. Do you want us to do a card for you specifically?
Oh yeah, Catherine. I'll pick a card for Catherine. Yeah.
So
I didn't see Catherine there. Yeah. Okay. So angels, what does Catherine need to know? There she is. Oh, did this come up already? Oh my God, it's a beautiful card. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Did this come up already, Marcia? I can't remember.
No, it didn't. It's something similar message though.
Yeah, that's what it's a similar message. And I think all of the messages that have come up have probably tweaked something in Catherine.
Yeah.
But this is bringing in again play, fun, and I can see there's ducks, white ducks, which is unusual in this picture. And for me, the duck is always about our outer appearance. The outer appearance of the duck is that they're just gliding along the lake. But if you were to see their feet, they would be, you know, rapid underneath. So for me, there's a little message here about you might have some worries going on in the background, Catherine, that you're not sharing with people, that you're not reaching out. And it's something about that other card that came up about you don't have to worry alone. There's some people around you, whether it's a family member or a good friend, that you could reach out to and just share what's going on. Sometimes just being with somebody and sharing what's been going around and around and been getting bigger and bigger and bigger in your head. If you just share it, it becomes the smaller thing when somebody says, that's all right, that's going to be grand. This is what you have to do. Or maybe you could try this. So there's something here about trusting and reaching out for help and getting out of your own head. You know, there's a brilliant remedy called white chestnut backflare remedy. And that's for when you have this hamster on the wheel of worry going around and around and around in your head, and it just takes the hamster out and puts him to bed and brings in a little bit of peace and calm. So I'd recommend that for you. But
and the other message, Catherine, I got for you was ride the wave. That's the
beautiful.
Yeah, ride the wave. Yeah, it's all fine.
Okay, so
it's
expansion. That is it for us.
Yeah.
I'm really loving this, Marcia. This is great. Just like, let's ride with it. Let's see what happens.
And the other thing too is that what we're saying to you, we are walking this talk, which is why we're enjoying it so much, because if we're not doing it, then we wouldn't be able to hold this space. So don't be thinking, oh, it's easier said than done. Or it's as easy as making just that decision and once you are connected in with that source, that place of being, be, do, have. That's what this is all about, and that's why I'm loving these as well. The E.
And I've just posted in there, I have 2 links in there. One of them is of a retreat that myself and Marcia will run in Dublin in February. And there are still places. So if you want to click on that, I'm going to just share that link again. At the
17th of February, a whole day with us.
And God knows what else will happen. The last one we had was amazing.
Yeah, it was. I'm getting those videos edited, so we'll be sharing them as well.
And there's the Facebook group there. I've just put in the link. So if anyone wants to join that free Facebook group, and it's just where whatever we're doing, myself and Marcia, whatever this energy is, we'll be bringing that into that group, and you can share. You get notification of the next webinars that we have coming up around this topic. And that's it. So it's an easy place to connect with other light workers and earth angels, and to connect with us.
Great. That's
all I have to say. Do you want to say anything?
No, that's it. It's just been wonderful. And we look forward to the next one.
Okay.
You set the date for the next one. You don't have, can you remember that date, Aisling? No?
Oh, I can't remember now.
No, so we'll announce the next date we'd set in the diary, so you can reserve it in your diaries.
So thanks very much. Yeah, thanks very much, everybody. Bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Don't forget the magic wand. Bye. Great.